so before we start, we always need to remember to wash our hands, don't we? Yeah, use some soap. Okay, make sure you tie your hair back if you've got long hair, so you don't want any stray hairs appearing in your cooking. And you can put a hat on as well if you want, if you've got one. And then an apron's a good idea, a clean apron, to protect your clothes and to make sure that if you've got dirty clothes on, nothing gets into your cooking. Okay, so now we're going to make a camp favourite, which is dead easy. There's not really any cooking involved in Rocky Road. All you need is some biscuits. I've got digestives here. You can buy them quite cheaply. Don't buy McVitie's because they're more expensive. And what you need is just get them out of the packet, and if you use the end of a rolling pin like that, you can just gently tap them. Makes a bit of a noise on this table. And break them down into chunky pieces. You really don't need to bash them hard though. You don't want to break your bowl or your mum's bowl. Okay, so what we need to do now is you do need a hob to melt the margarine in, and then we've got to add some golden syrup, 4 tablespoons of golden syrup. So there's a tablespoon, 15 mils, 4 tablespoons. So I've got the margarine already in a pan over here. That's melting nicely on a gentle heat. And then I can add 4 tablespoons of golden syrup. Very sticky stuff, and let the marg and the syrup melt together. And then you need to add your cocoa powder to the golden syrup and the marg, and that is 2 tablespoons. If you don't have cocoa powder, you can use hot chocolate, but it won't be quite as chocolatey, because that's got sugar and stuff added to it, but better than nothing. Okay, now once that is melted, if you can see, that's nearly there now. Just stir it while it's on a low heat, and it won't take many minutes to all melt together and mix it all in nicely together. Okay, so you've got your broken up biscuits in a bowl. You've now got your melted mixture of cocoa, margarine and golden syrup. Now, if you wanted to make tiffin instead of Rocky Road, at this point this is when you add the dried fruit into the biscuits, okay? But we're making Rocky Road at the moment, so we don't need to add anything to the biscuits. So just pour on melted mixture. And that is smelling delicious. Mix it in. If you think it's a bit wet, which this one is looking a bit wet, you just need to add a few more biscuits basically. Or at this point you can add your mini marshmallows. Okay, so I don't like to add them first because if you pour the hot mixture on them they just melt. But hopefully that has cooled off enough. So we add them and again give it a stir. Don't be too rough with it, we don't want them turning to mush, do we? You can add a few more, don't you? I never actually weigh the marshmallows, they don't really weigh anything, do they? So it's probably no point. Okay, so now we add that to our tin, which I've lined with greaseproof paper, just to make sure nothing sticks. Just check your ingredients before you do it. So, because just lately I've been forgetting to add a lot of things. But that's probably my age. Okay, so let's add that to the tin. You might think that doesn't look like many marshmallows, but you can always sprinkle some on top. You want to press that down quite flat into the tin, and and then you can sprinkle on more marshmallows if you want, or you can sprinkle some more marshmallows on top of the melted chocolate. So over here, I've got a little pan of boiling water on the hob. Not too much water in there, and just a little glass Pyrex bowl. It doesn't have to be the glass bowl, but something that's heat proof. Break up your chocolate, and I've just used the cheap Smart Price chocolate from Asda, and I've used a mixture of milk and dark chocolate because that makes it a bit more chocolatey. And pop that over the boiling water, and just be very careful because when the steam escapes that can really burn you, so you might need a hand with this. But just be very careful not to get burnt by the steam. So yeah, give that a good stir and give it time for the chocolate to melt. We're nearly there with this one. And then very carefully lift that off, pour it over your broken biscuit mixture. Look at that, lovely. And that kind of helps to hold it all together as well. Depends how thick you like your chocolate on top as to how much you put on. Spread it over your biscuits and then sprinkle some more marshmallows over, and then pop it all in the fridge. And once that's set, you can get it out and cut it into pieces. But yeah, it needs quite a bit of time just to set and become easy to cut. Looks a bit of a mushy mess at the minute, but right, let's sprinkle some more of these little marshmallows on. Try and do them evenly. Okay, so it should look something like that, and then pop it in the fridge. Okay.